Hi, I am eReadme. I like making difficulty hacks of Pokemon games and then trying to beat them. I am going to go through my team for Kabu, the fire-type gym leader in my hack of Pokemon Sword that I'm making currently at the moment. I have previously made videos of Milo and Nessa. This is the third gym, this is Kabu, and yeah, so let's just go through it basically. I'm just going to go through my team, all the moves I've given him and things like that, and hopefully that makes a bit of sense. I don't know. As you can see, his first Pokemon is Volcanion, and that is because this is going to be a double battle again. Just like Nessa, this is going to be a double battle, and Volcanion is here for a very particular purpose, and that is, you can see here, his ability Storm Drain. Okay, normally he doesn't have Storm Drain, normally he has Water Absorb. Storm Drain is basically better Water Absorb. It draws in the water type moves from the opponent. So if I have Volcanion out and the player tries to use a water type move, it'll basically protect its partner and draw their water type moves in, which is why I have him essentially. Okay, now for items, I just gave him a leftovers. I couldn't really think of much else to give him, so I just defaulted to leftovers. For moves here, okay, this was just it's probably not going to be full maxed out attack. I am just experimenting here. You'll notice negative ability. Okay, he's got adamant. He's got negative special attack. He's got 0 IVs. He's got 0 EVs in his special attack. And he's got Surf as his special move. Now that I will come back to in a minute. It'll make more sense in a moment. But yes, he has Surf. He has Flare Blitz as his primary attacking move. Flare Blitz and leftovers go together a little bit. Stone Edge, nice reliable damage, and Sunny Day here as well. Okay, so what I'm hoping, I don't know if I can trust the AI to actually pull this off, but I'm really hoping that it can, because I've got a strategy that I find kind of funny and kind of, I don't know, kind of hilarious. And I usually don't try to trust the AI to pull off very crazy strategies. I'm really hoping it can pull this one off. It's not that complicated, but I'm just like, oh, the AI is really dumb though. So I really hope that it can use Sunny Day, that this Volcanion will think to use Sunny Day and then think to use Surf. Which already, it's like, that seems unlikely. But, you know, if the player brings out a rock type or something like that, you know, to counter Kabu's fire types, it's likely it could happen. Okay? It needs to bring out Sunny Day first, or Sun needs to be set by the next Pokemon in the list. Okay, so we're going to go through that now because these two first Pokemon are very much partners. The second Pokemon that Kabu's going to bring out, and again, it's going to be a double battle, so they'll come out at the same time, is Gigantamax Colossal. Usually Colossal isn't Kabu's Pokemon. It belongs to Gordy, I think, later on, but stuff that. I'm giving it to Kabu. I don't care. Now, you've probably already worked out what I'm trying to do here, but essentially, I'll walk you through it. Assault Vest boosts special defense. Steam Engine raises speed by 6 stages after it's been hit by fire or water type moves. I've given it maximum special defense and a careful nature to boost that special defense even more. Essentially, what's going to happen is going to send out Volcanion and Colossal, okay, and then either Volcanion will use Sunny Day or Colossal will use Heat Crash, which will set up the sun. Okay, I'm Gigantamaxing it straight away. It needs to be the Gigantamax because it needs to have as much health as possible because it's going to be hit by a Surf. Okay, so I'm really hoping that Volcanion will use Surf under the sun. What'll happen is a use Surf under the sun. Volcanion has the lowest special attack I could possibly give it. Colossal has the highest special defense I can possibly give it, and the Assault Vest, and it will be Gigantamaxed. I think I was calculating this, and if all of those happen, I think it was like 15% damage or something along those lines. So Assault Vest, Under the Sun, max special defense, minimum special attack, and in a double battle, so it'll be slightly weakened as well. This was the best thing I can think of, because otherwise I have no idea how I'm going to get the AI to target Colossal. So I asked my Twitch chat this morning. They helped. But that's my idea, right? Problem number one, it has to be a move that hits everyone on the field, because there is no way in hell that the AI can be trusted to aim at its own teammate, okay? So it needs to be a move that hits everyone on the field. And I can't think of anything but Surf to do that. And Surf is really, really bad against Colossal. So, like, I've done all the calculations, so... Yeah, so at the moment I think I have Surf and Heat Crash, because I had to make Volcanion have 0 IVs in special attack, 0 EVs, negative nature, Sunny Day up, Gigantamax Colossal, and give Colossal a max special defenses and a assault vest. And it still does like a quarter of damage. Like, it's insane how, like... It's so insane how much damage Surf does. Heat Wave might work, but Heat Wave doesn't hit your side of the field, it just hits the opponent. Muddy Water doesn't hit your side of the field either. It just hits your opponent's. I don't think I can edit moves. No, I can't edit moves. I can give it whatever move in the entire game, but I can't edit the moves in the Sword and Shield editor yet. I thought Eruption might be it, but I don't think Eruption hits you either. I think Eruption only hits your opponents as well. Like, maybe that's not it. Maybe there's another alternative that Colossal get hit by something. But I cannot think of anything. I can't think of anything other than Surf. And Surf is not ideal. There is no fire type move that damages all targets on the field. Okay. I was really hoping that somehow there was, and I just was being an idiot and I had, like, missed out on it. It's annoying, right? Because I can use any fire type move, any water type move in the entire game. It doesn't have to be one that Volcanion learns. It can be anything. There's 2 possible moves. Okay, what are those moves? And are they in Sword and Shield? They also need to be in Sword and Shield. Lava Plume and Searing Shot. Searing Shot. What does Searing Shot do? Alrighty. So I've looked them up. I tested on Smogon. According to Bulbapedia, both Lava Plume and Searing Shot hit your ally as well as both opponents. However, in Smogon, Lava Plume does not hit both your ally and your opponent. So, even though I'm inclined to trust Bulbapedia, I'm going to play it safe and give it Searing Shot instead. Okay, partially because of this, and partially because Searing Shot cannot be selected in battle. Starting with version 1.3, it is usable and functions the same. They added it back in. It wasn't in Sword and Shield. They added it back in again. That is absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's gonna know Searing Shot. So the move list now, basically, it's going to have really good attack, really good special attack now. Has Searing Shot. It has steam eruption, I think, but otherwise the set remains pretty much the same. Next Pokemon on the list is also really fun, actually. Arcanine. Now, I was making this Arcanine, and I was like, Flare Blitz is probably its best fire-type move. It has recoil. Close Combat is, that's a really good move for Arcanine. Lowers defense. Wild Charge, that's a great move. It has recoil too. Wouldn't it be great if I could get rid of that? I've given it Sheer Force. So Sheer Force, if you don't know, removes any secondary effects of moves. So it'll remove recoil, it'll remove the chance to burn, and it boosts the power. So it's not an ability that Arcanine can usually have, thank God, because otherwise it would definitely be in Ubers, I would imagine. But it has it here. It's got a Life Orb, because Sheer Force also cancels out the effect of Life Orb. You can't have a Sheer Force Pokemon without a Life Orb on it. I think that's illegal in most states. And I decided to give it Morning Sun as well, because why not? The sun's probably going to be up. And yeah, I don't know, this is probably overkill, but I think it's hilarious. I think it's about the most dangerous Arcanine I could probably think of. And your three badges in at this stage, and these start getting really hard. Nessa and Milo, they were easy street. These start getting difficult here. With that in mind, the next Pokemon was one that big favorite of mine. Desolate Land Magmortar. I really think, for some reason, Magmortar really makes sense to have Desolate Land. I did that in Ultra Sun at some point. I'm not sure if I've encountered that in my playthrough yet at this stage or not, but I definitely gave it to the Fire-type trial. Desolate Land, it's like a sunny day, essentially. It puts up the sun. It cannot be overridden by any other type of weather. Water-type moves all fail, and it lasts until the Pokemon who casts it leaves the battlefield. So until Magmortar is defeated or until he swaps out, there'll be this super sun up on the field, powering up everyone's fire-type moves, making everyone immune to water. Making it so that Morning Sun can restore about 50% or more, 75% or something like that. So I just deleted it. Morning Sun. Yep. So there you go. For attacks, obviously it's going to have Solar Beam. Obviously. Weather Ball. Apparently Weather Ball is one of my favorite attacks because it's been on every single one of my teams I've made so far. Don't expect to see Weather Ball after this point. Even on like the Ice team, they're just going to use Blizzard. So don't expect to see any more Weather Balls. But Weather Balls seem to make sense here. Scorching Sands is the next one. It's one of the new moves this generation, I think. It emulate Hot Sand. So it is a special ground type move. Obviously, you're going to have max special attack because it's a Magmortar. And yeah, and I just gave it Bright Power just to reduce some accuracy a little bit. I thought, hey, maybe that'll get us out a little bit more bulk, essentially. Get us a chance to miss a couple hits, last a bit longer. Next on the list, Charizard. Now, you might be thinking, but Leon has a Charizard. And yes, I know. But I cannot give Milo a Venusaur, Nessa a Blastoise, and then not give Kabu a Charizard. I cannot do that. I can't bring myself to not do it. So he's got a Charizard. The first three gyms, Fire, Water, and Grass, they have the 3 Kanto starters. I can't not do it. Item is Heavy Duty Boots, of course, because it's a Charizard. Ability Solar Power. I think that'd be quite fun, especially because the sun's supposed to be out. Magmortar is here, Colossal's here, Volcanion's here, all trying to set up the sun, so chances are the sun's up. He's also got Sunny Day on his own to set up his own sun. I decided to give it Dragon Pulse, just in case the player decides to bring a Dragon-type Pokemon, because they do resist Fire-type. This could take that out. Heat Wave. I don't even remember why I gave it Heat Wave. I just thought it was fun. I like Heat Wave. I think it's a fun move. And Defog, just to clear terrain and hazards and things like that. If the player has put out Stealth Rocks, which is probably a good idea on a Fire-type team, especially because you guys can probably know what Kabu's 6 Pokemon will be, Charizard can then come out, clear the way the hazards in preparation for the last Pokemon on the list, Santa Scorch. Now, usually it Gigantamaxes. This one won't be because we've already got Colossal G-Max. I really like Santa Scorch. It's probably going to be on my team when I do the playthrough because I really love it. And this is somewhat similar to the mirror lens set I had on my last one where I went through Pokemon Shield, I think, for the first time. Wide Lens to boost accuracy, Compound Eyes to boost accuracy, and Inferno. Inferno, in case you aren't aware, it is basically Fire-type Zap Cannon or Dynamic Punch. 100% chance to burn the target, but it only has 50% accuracy. With Compound Eyes, it boosts it by like 30%, I think, and Wide Lens boosts it by another 10%. So it's still not great. It's like 75 or something percent or 80% or something like that. Still not fantastic, but pretty good for such a powerful move. 100 power, different chance to burn. I reckon that's pretty good. So I've kind of sculpted the whole team around Inferno. Leech Life is a really fun move since it has gotten a power boost. It's a good recovery as well. Power Whip, really powerful move, great for dealing with rock types and water types and ground types, especially because with accuracy 85, plus the wide lens, plus the compound eyes, that's going to be pretty much 100%. And then last but not least, I have Coil here as well, but raises defense, attack, and accuracy by 1. Without, if the AI thinks to use a couple coils, it's going to basically have 100% accuracy on Power Whip and Inferno. So it's only going to help. Inferno is a special attacking move, but it'll still benefit from the accuracy boosts, and the other types are both physical. As you can see, it's a pretty good mixed attacker. 115 attack, 90 special attack. It's pretty decent. But yeah, that is Kabu's team. Let me know what you think. As you can probably tell, I had a lot of fun with this team. It was much easier to build the Nessa's team. I think I said in the Nessa video, that was really challenging. I changed my mind a lot. I could hardly make up my mind what to give Nessa. Kabu, he came together pretty easily. The Colossal G-Max was a late addition. Originally I was going to have Center Scorch G-Maxing, but I think this works. I think it's high time we get a little bit more strategy in with the AI teams. So yeah, I hope you like it. Otherwise, I don't know. Don't leave a dislike. I'll leave a dislike. Comment some gibberish or any suggestions you might have on this team or any other team in the series. Next will be B, the fighting type trainer, and after that will be Alistair as well, because I'm going to have to do both of them. But yeah, leave a like, leave some comment some random gibberish to help me with the algorithm, share it to a bunch of people, and yeah. Check me out on Twitch, etc. Awesome, bye. No, I will stay in. Gazlot! Oh my god, how do you... we're not fucked at all. What are you guys talking about?